Have you ever noticed that after 3 p.m., your brain just seems to slow down? Suddenly, you find it hard to make decisions, and before you know it, you're grabbing junk food or pushing off an important deadline. Why does this happen? Why, when you're usually so confident and in control, do you lose it later in the day? Today, we're going to uncover why your brain gives up on you and how you can turn this around. Today, we're diving into a phenomenon known as decision fatigue, the mental exhaustion that makes it harder to make decisions as the day progresses. At first, making choices seems easy. You wake up, you're fresh, and you're ready to take on the world. But the more decisions you make, the more drained your brain becomes, and that's when bad choices start creeping in. This happens more often than you might think, and it's a big reason why you find yourself giving in to temptation or procrastinating on important tasks. So, what happens inside your brain when you start feeling mentally exhausted? When you make a decision, your brain is actually using mental resources. You have to focus, analyze the options, and predict outcomes. Each time you make a choice, your brain works hard, and that uses up your cognitive energy. It's like running a race. The more you push yourself, the more you tire out. Your brain isn't much different. As your mental energy drains, the decisions you make get worse. And when you're running low on resources, your brain defaults to the quickest option, even if it's not the best one.
When you're low on cognitive energy, your brain starts looking for shortcuts. You may have noticed that at the end of the day, you tend to make more impulsive decisions. Maybe you opt for junk food instead of a healthy meal, or you procrastinate instead of tackling an important project. Your brain is simply too tired to process all the options thoroughly, so it takes the easiest route. But here's the thing. Making these impulsive choices might feel good in the moment, but they can harm you in the long run.
Psychologists call this mental exhaustion, decision fatigue. It's a natural byproduct of your brain's limited cognitive resources. Every time you make a decision, you're using up a little bit of that energy. In fact, studies show that judges are more likely to grant parole to prisoners early in the morning, but by the afternoon, their decision-making becomes much harsher. It's not that they suddenly become more strict, it's that their brains are tired. And that's how decision fatigue works. It slowly depletes your mental energy over time, making it harder to think clearly and make good choices. So, how does decision fatigue affect your everyday life? It shows up when you're making decisions that should be easy, like what to eat for dinner or how to spend your evening. You're not just exhausted from physical activity, your mind is tired too. And when your brain is drained, it can affect your relationships, work, and overall well-being. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you're weak or incapable. It simply means you're human, and your brain has limits. The good news is that there are ways to cope with decision fatigue. First, acknowledge that it's a real thing, and don't beat yourself up for feeling mentally tired. Next, reduce the number of decisions you make throughout the day. This could be as simple as planning your meals ahead of time or choosing your outfit the night before. The less you have to decide, the less your brain will be drained. Another great strategy is to tackle your most important tasks first thing in the morning when your brain is still fresh. You can also take regular breaks to recharge your mental energy. And finally, try to simplify your life in any way you can. The fewer decisions you have to make, the less likely you are to experience decision fatigue. Now that you understand the science behind decision fatigue, you can use this knowledge to manage your mental energy more effectively. Remember, it's okay to be tired at the end of the day. By simplifying your decisions and tackling the hardest tasks first, you can reclaim your energy and make smarter choices.